the work is never finished. So one of the things that we wanted to do is to recognize a couple of individuals who really commit themselves to help our community and to create opportunities for others. And one of the people that we would like to honor is Mr. Danny Vargas from the American Latino Veterans Association. We know Danny for a while, and you will recognize him immediately by the speed at which he walks. He's like the road runner. He's like all over the place, and he's incredibly committed. And Danny decided that we needed an association of Latino veterans, and the launching has been, it's been growing by leaps and bounds. So I have to get all the way over there. So Danny, please come. Which way?
So before Robert goes, I want to say thank you to Latina Style, but also thank you to Robert for serving on our advisory council and present you with one of our challenge coins.
Thank you so much.
So I'll just take a couple of brief moments, if you don't mind, with your indulgence. You know, everybody that knows me knows that I am heart-led but data-driven. So a couple of quick data points. We know that Latinos make up about 18% of the active duty force. We make up about 20% of the U.S. population. We know that about 25% of the population of the United States under the age of 18 are Latinos, and by the year 2050, Latinos will be about 30% of the U.S. population. We also know that the population growth in the United States from 2020 to 2022 was made up over 50% by Latinos. We make lots of babies. So it's not only a nice thing to do, a good thing to do to engage Latinos, it's a national security imperative. It's also a national security imperative that we recognize the contributions that Latinos have made to our national defense and our military from the very beginning, having fought in every war we have ever had. General Washington likely would not have won the war of independence without Latino support and Hispanic support. General Galvez, Spanish General Galvez, and over 11,000 Spanish and Latino troops from the New World, from the Caribbean, from Central America, helped to stem the advance of the British from the South in battles in Florida and Louisiana, Alabama, and Mississippi. In the Civil War, we had the first full admiral in the United States Navy, David Farragut, or more accurately pronounced David Farragut, whose biological father was one of those Spanish soldiers that fought under Farragut. 500,000 Latino troops fought in every theater of World War II. The 65th Infantry Regiment of the United States Army was one of the most highly decorated combat units in the Korean conflict, the Borinqueniers of Puerto Rico, setting the gold standard for the bravery of a combat unit. Go to the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall right here in Washington, D.C. You'll see thousands of Hispanic surnames etched on that wall. And the young Latinas and Latinos who served, sacrificed, and died on our behalf in the battlefields of Iraq and Afghanistan. And over the 60 Hispanic Medal of Honor recipients, Latino takes a backseat to no one in the defense of liberty. It's also important that we recognize that we have to tell those stories. And it's also important that we support the over 1.5 million Latino veterans in this country. Those of you that are in uniform today, there will come a day where you will hang up that uniform in a closet for the last time. At that point, you'll be looking for a job. You'll be thinking about starting a business. You'll need help in accessing the benefits that you've earned. And you'll need someone to speak on your behalf in terms of public policy, both as Latinos and as veterans. And that's what ALVA is about. We invite you to join us. We invite you to visit our website, alvavets.org. Membership is free to veterans, to active duty folks and their family members, because we all know that military service is not an individual exercise, it is a family endeavor. So In closing, I just want to make sure that you understand. So we're going to be having an event on November 1st right here in Washington, D.C. There will be a career fair in the afternoon, an awards reception in the evening. And I'll share with you one of the lines from one of my favorite Catholic hymns. We are called to serve one another. That's what Latina Style is about. That's what ALVA is about. And that's what each and every one of you is about. Thank you all very much, and God bless you.